House. I work in news.
My name is Amanda Hara, and I'm a reporter.
Phil Gasser, technical operator.
And right now I'm looking at some tape of something that one of our photographers shot here in our makeshift edit bay.
We've probably got about 50 or 60 people here working at a time.
And I've only been down there once, and that was Monday morning, and it was briefly to get everything out of my desk. And I tried not to look at anything and just get my box and fill it up and go.
But essentially all of the city sewers backed up into the building, so we had not only a lot of flood damage, but essentially it essentially contaminated the whole lower floor of the building. So that's not usable in any way right now, and so we're all crammed into 2 floors now instead of 3, and still having to put out the same amount of news product, if not more.
Layout, when you go down through this big garage door here, this was a prop storage area. It's where we used to keep props for everything we did, from e-haul to telephones. We'd roll them up the ramp through the upstairs door and roll them in for the sets. So all that storage area was over here to the right as you go in. If you continue further back, you'll go into the newsroom, which is in an area that used to be a wood shop, and it's just a mess. I've never seen it quite as bad. As you come back on around, you get to the sports offices and the talk to the photographers' offices. It's just unreal.
The newsroom, all the news offices, our investigates offices, promotions, talk of the town, all the producers, all the reporters, all the photographers, all the editors, essentially all of the news operations. The floor that we're on now was just studios and just those facilities for broadcast, but all the actual content operations all took place downstairs, and now it's all pretty much on the same floor and not a lot of room.
No electrical equipment whatsoever, no tape machines, no nothing. It's like I remember it 25 years ago. It's just a concrete floor. I'm seeing parts of the station I haven't seen in years because of this.
You know, obviously nobody ever expects this, but the thing is, we work out of so many different places, whether it's a live truck or a news conference or some, church for a funeral. So you never know where you're going to be or where you're going to be working out of. So it's not that different to be displaced, because we're displaced every day.
I've worked here 15 years, and I've never seen something like this. Water has run in the basement before, but you kind of trickle in, you mop it up, and you're done. My father worked here, so I've been in this building on and off for the better part of 40 years, and actually helped clean the basement out when they built this newsroom in the current configuration. So quite a bit different.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, it's a little cramped. We ask everyone to wear deodorant. Other than that, it's not that big of a deal.
But I got a lot of work to do, so let me get this done. It's not as, I've complained a lot this week, but honestly, we've had it a lot better than a lot of people who've lost homes or loved ones. So it's, we're making it. It could have been a lot worse.
It's just another chapter. Was here when the tornado hit. Everything was dark, and didn't have power for 4 or 5 hours. But as soon as the power got back on, everybody jumped right back into action, picked up where we left off. And the same thing was happening here. Even though we were flooded out, we all jumped in there together. Some were cleaning, some of us were out covering stories, and some of us were in the studio. Bring it all home to the viewer.